African education is not a single story. It is a continent of more than 600 million learners, each with different contexts, different constraints, and a different relationship to technology in the classroom. Understanding what it actually takes for EdTech to make a meaningful difference in the landscape requires more than assumptions. It requires research. The African EdTech Insights Volume 4, When Technology Meets the Classroom, brings together findings from 4 Injini Think Tank researchers who spent months researching the most pressing questions facing African EdTech right now. This is what they found.
In Chapter 1, we looked at how to effectively onboard teachers onto EdTech solutions and how to better support them to use the solutions ongoing in their classrooms. Onboarding is not a once-off activity, but it needs to be high touch, it needs to be interactive, and it needs to involve the teacher as much as possible. In providing support to teachers, EdTech founders need to use low data and accessible support channels such as WhatsApp. Design an onboarding process that responds to the realities of the teacher and the learners in the classroom.
Procurement requires its own chapter because it is very important to have the systems strengthened at foundation level to be able to scale the implementation of EdTech solutions in classrooms. The complex and lengthy processes which take between 10 to 12 months and sometimes even longer. Schools will really prioritize more on other things versus buying new EdTech solutions for the school.
Education and technology has seen many examples of well-funded, well-intentioned projects or initiatives that make assumptions about what the problem is, and this results in the inefficient use of resources. We start Chapter 3 with one such example, being the provision of laptops, before understanding what the true barriers were that were preventing learners from really using technology. And it came out that it was not access to devices, but often other barriers, for example, language, teacher capacity. The most important consideration for EdTechs to keep in mind when applying AI is pedagogy. Always start with pedagogy and consider how can AI improve the learning experience or learning of the learner. Technology that empowers teachers is always better than technology that disempowers teachers, and the same is true for AI.
The report shows us that EdTech succeeds not when the technology is impressive, but when it is right for the problem, the person, and the place it was built to serve. Read the full African EdTech Insights Report, Volume 4 at Injini.Africa.